So welcome everyone to the episode 10 of The Voice of Armas Leg. My name is Ray, I'm together with
Yanis.
Jedi Master Yanis Amolinch. So
Episode 10 already. We're talking for so long and they still called us.
It's about 10 hours of us talking.
10 hours of English practice.
Yeah.
English lessons.
So let us know if the microphones are working. We had some problems last time we were trying this, but we really want to know if everything is fine, if the sound is good. If you're tuning in first time, then we have a new camera, so now you can finally see how we look, almost in real life.
10 years older.
for me, 10 years younger. I'm 12 again. So yeah, it's good now. If you can hear us, that's really good. So for today's episode, we're gonna talk about Moldova, some changes about the tournament that's gonna happen next week.
We'll talk more about right hand, top 8, and also about super matches in Moldova.
Yeah, we will talk about who are the favorites and for our point of view, and we're gonna look at some things that happened for the past week, some upcoming super matches that are gonna happen this week, and basically all stuff regarding Armas Leg. If you have any questions, let us know. We will try to answer them as well. So for everyone,
we will talk as well about arms.
Yeah. We made a poll, and we're gonna explain. It was about the most unreal, the freakiest arms in Armas Leg, and we wanted to know your opinion on it. So we will talk about that too. But if you're just tuning in, so this is episode 10. We have a lot of things to talk about. Please leave a like under the video. It really helps us, and give us your questions. After this episode stops, I will put my email in description. If you have some news regarding Armas Leg, give you some questions regarding Armas Leg, it's global.armwrestling@gmail.com. Send us your questions. We will love to answer them on our next live stream. So let's get right into it. Let's talk about Moldova. So we have news about some changes. So Brzenk got injured in his super match versus Sabin Medalescu, so he will not be pulling Georgian versus with right arm.
It was supposed to be right arm, it will be left arm.
Yeah, so he will not be pulling on top 8. So Dmitry Vizi is going from left arm to the right arm, top 8, and stepping in is Patrikeyev from Russia. He was very good on Zloty Tour, so they invited him as well. These are some changes that are gonna happen.
Yeah. So you can name about right arm, top 8 athletes, who we will see in Moldova.
Yeah.
What we will start with?
About right arm. So Krasimir
Kostadinov.
Yeah.
What you can say about Krasimir?
He's right now, in my opinion, very unpredictable. Everything can happen. Sometimes when you expect so much, we see different results. So in Zloty Tour, he wasn't that good. He managed to get 4th place, I think. Yes.
In a class, he was 3rd with right arm after Prudnik and after Kochak. Yeah, but he did really good with left arm. Yeah, he won with left arm in a Zloty Tour 95 kilo class.
For him, with top roll, very honest.
But he will pull, as we understand, he will pull right arm here.
Yeah.
And Krasimir, probably at the moment he's most known Bulgarian arm wrestler. Yeah. He's a superstar of Bulgarian arm wrestler. One of most titled Bulgarian arm wrestlers for sure. But do you know who is most titled Bulgarian arm wrestler? We can ask who is most titled Bulgarian arm wrestler. So what do you think? Like I have my own opinion, but
maybe you have the true answer.
True, there are true answers.
Someone is writing. So Michael, he's writing. Moldova is gonna be very boring. I don't agree. I think it's gonna be awesome. just because guys are fighting in single elimination.
Yeah.
So everything can happen. New stars can.
There are really big names in Moldova, and also those classes are really unpredictable.
Yeah. Because
there's one clear favorite.
They will do a draw where they will draw, so no one knows who they're fighting on first stage. So after that, everything can happen. We might see even Brzenk coming on top.
Yeah.
So about Krasi, I think he's really good. I think he will show up really. He's, in my opinion, from all the guys there, he's top three.
He could be. About Krasi also, he always, for last few years, he says that he's doing only table time. He's practicing only on table time. He's doing only arm wrestling twice a day, 3 times a day, every day. So just arm wrestling.
Just arm wrestling.
Yeah. When he was younger, when he started his career, he was doing a lot of weights. I remember some videos where he was doing 200 kilos bench press. He was doing full range of motion, 40 kilo biceps curl. He was working a lot with the big weights, and actually
that's the base. That's
the base. But, I think, for me, I even think that Krasi some years ago was stronger
than this one.
Yeah, his quality on table is really good. He can pull for a few hours right now. His endurance is incredible. Technically, he's better, but his overall strength before was better. He was also heavier. He was 100, 110. Now he's pulling in 95.
I think it's really hard to know when you're peaking when you're just doing table practice.
Yeah. Okay, Ole. From Norway, Svetan Gashevsky, you are right. That's what I was talking before. Most titled Bulgarian arm wrestler.
Legend.
Svetan Gashevsky, he's a legend. He was European champion 8 years in a row. He was multiple world champion, and he's still at close to 50. He's still very, very good. Of course, Bulgarians have Krasimir Kostadinov, Stoyan Golemanov, former world champion a few times, European champion a few times, world champion. Sasha Andreev, big name now, probably one of strongest or not the strongest man in Bulgaria. Maybe Krasimir can say something about that. Plamen Dimitrov, small class star, he was 55, 60 kilo world champion multiple times. Gergiev, I think
haven't seen him.
For last few years. He had some world Guinness record, one arm pull-ups, strict one arm pull-ups, 18 or a lot.
Something like that.
Yeah, crazy strong. Hips was that wide, but shoulders and arms was really good. So there are a lot of talents in Bulgaria, and Krasimir in Moldova. In such a class, he's always one of favorites. He can do really good. It depends on draw. Okay, what's next? Who else will be in Moldova?
Brzenk.
John Brzenk. What you can say about John?
Definitely greatest arm wrestler of all time. He's still pulling. We don't know how much he's been working to getting better, to getting ready for these kind of tournaments, because last time they pulled with Travis, it was a show. It wasn't nothing. Travis held his arm and John tried to pull him. It was the same fight that was Tsiplenko versus Lara, in my opinion. Only Lara really tried to win, and you know, and we don't know how he's gonna show up. If he shows up, he has all the muscle memory right there. The power, speed will be gone, but it's still John Brzenk. And
John Brzenk, that's a man who don't need introduction in a world of arm wrestling. Yeah, if you are a fan of arm wrestling, if you are arm wrestler yourself and you don't know who John Brzenk is, it's a crime. Yeah.
You shouldn't be here. Just go away.
If you don't know John, perfect storm, John Brzenk. Greatest arm wrestler of all time, without doubt. What I really like about John Brzenk, he loses. It's happening. Everyone lost.
Everyone loses.
Yeah, but he always came back and defeat. He lost to Tsiplenkov. He came back after that in Las Vegas. He beat Tsiplenkov in a super match. He lost against Devon Lart in a super match in Arm Wars.
Yeah.
In 2060 World Arm Wrestling League final, he came back. He beat right arm Devon Larratt.
So
I can ask again question. Do you know arm wrestler who beat John Brzenk and John Brzenk didn't beat him after? You know? But do you know? Okay. And then about John Brzenk, he's a prototype of Sylvester Stallone movie to 1986. Yeah, that was a time when he won. when he won the track, he won the prize money.
Over the top movie, everything. Yeah. So John is so long in this game, and for me, it's better when legends leave when they're on top. So if he comes up in good shape and he still can kick ass, then everything's fine.
Yeah, it's right. You're riding Aurora Voyevoda. John Brzenk lost to Alexei Voyevoda 2004, but the thing was they didn't meet after that, and actually Voyevoda retired for arm wrestling after a few years, and he didn't have a chance to beat Voyevoda. I think he would definitely beat him if he has a chance.
Yeah.
If you want to see really good and strong John Brzenk back on the table, make a super match for Alexei Voyevoda and John Brzenk maybe could prepare for this.
He will come back.
Yeah. Only thing Alexei has
some doping
ban, like if it's true, lifetime doping ban, and we will not see him on the table again. But yes, so that's a great thing about John Brzenk. He's not afraid to lose. He's not afraid for challenge. And if he's ready, he can beat everyone here in Moldova. He's capable. Question is he prepared at least a little for this event?
Yeah.
And even if he's not prepared, he can still.
Any videos of him training or anything on his Instagram and so it's interesting. It's interesting. I'm really hoping John shows up and maybe changes something in arm wrestling, because everyone wants to see him pull. He's not that old yet, and he still got it. Revas Lutize. Georgian monster, another Georgian monster. He pulled in 110 kilos for the last few years. Now he went to super heavyweights. He was the only guy who gave good match to Levan Saginishvili on World Championships. So he had really good. He was really good on Moldova's first event. So I'm really. He might surprise us.
Yeah.
He might show up and.
Revas Lutize is one of great Georgian heavyweights. Actually, from such a small country, there are. I would say in the last few years there are. At the moment, he's. In any other country, he could be #1 arm wrestler. In Georgia, he's probably #3 right now, after Levan Saginishvili, after Gennady Kvikvinya, but that's only because they have such great talents in those super heavyweights. It's a small nation, small country, and you can also name a lot of talented super heavyweights in the Georgian past 10, 20 years. It's Rekle Gurceani, it's Zaur, it's Vahtang, it's this heavyweight quality that comes from Georgia. It's incredible in all those years. And Levan was maybe #1 even in Georgia. 2012, 2013, he was really, I believe, best in Georgia, and he has won against Levan. He has won against Gennady Kvikvinya before in Georgia, so he was really good in Moldova. 3rd place.
I think so. I can't remember all the scores, but I remember the Georgians said that at one point Revas was the strongest.
He was the strongest. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. He was number one in Georgia.
Everyone should look at him because he might surprise us. He's unknown to some because most of the people who are just now watching or they see these big names that have video after video over them, and you don't know that when you come to competition there are 10 guys that are just as strong.
I believe Revas could win in Moldova. I believe he has a really good chance to beat everyone in Moldova. Only not so good thing about Revas is that 2013 in World Championship he had 2 years disqualification for doping use. So some good black things in his career in Armas Leg, but he's back and he's strong and we will see him doing good, I believe, in Moldova. What's next?
So from Belarus, but I don't know that guy.
Belarus, Alexandra Yankovsky from Belarus.
Yes.
He was I know Alexander.
He's less known.
Last year, 3rd place in Zloty Tour, super heavyweight class.
Yeah.
So very serious. 2013 in World Championship in Poland, he was top 3 as well. He was in podium on World Championship in super heavyweight class. I remember that good. I was there. I was world champion. Again 2013, same year, 2 years ban or even 4 years ban for doping use. So it's a problem with heavyweights.
It's a very big problem. We just so he was in
So no, but he's back again and he pulled last year in the Zloty Tour and did really good and we haven't seen him this year. I haven't seen him personally. Maybe he did pull somewhere.
Maybe he was on Moldova before, but I don't remember. I really don't remember. You know, it's
he's a black horse, but he's not a weak arm wrestler for sure. Belarus heavyweights, always good quality. Sergei before, and there was Smirnov, also very good heavyweight. So there are coming out good heavyweights from Belarus, and Alexander Yankovsky is definitely will not be easy draw for anyone.
So Sabin Badalescu from Romania, he's very strong. He had super match with Travis. We see that his top roll is really good. He's defensive top roll. He's, in my opinion, one of the favorites, as I said, in this class, and he might win it all because he's big, he's strong. He has won 11 in past. He has done so many things. But problem with him, if he gets into the hard matchups, he fades away really soon.
His endurance?
Yeah, his endurance, to my opinion, is not as good as it could be. But again, his heavyweight, maybe that will be enough for him. So Sabin Badalescu, one of the favorites, I think. Really strong guy.
Yeah. Has been in top 3 in the Europeans. He's been on podium. Probably strongest man in Romania right now.
100%. Yeah. There's no one that can, I think, beat him with right arm.
His right
because
arm.
I don't think he competes with left arm in Worlds or something. I remember for sometimes he just competes with right arm because it's better, or left is injured, something like that. Petro Marharin from Ukraine. So. European champion, 100 kilo class.
Yeah, last year's world champion. This year's world champion as well.
Yeah.
100 kilo class. Really good, talented arm wrestler from Ukraine. Getting better every year. I remember a few years ago he was out of top 3s and slowly closer to top 3, and at the moment really in world level. Good genetics, strong. Big arms, big hands. He was in Moldova in a previous event. He finished 3rd with right arm in open class. He lost just to
Prudnik
and to Andrei Pushkar. So
another one really strong guy. So it's really I want to see this event.
That's the thing with Moldova event. There's no one clear favorite. You could put in Denis Siplenkov in this class and that wouldn't be too interesting anymore. Of course, if we are fair, no one of them could be Dennis fresh from fresh. But at the moment, that class is great, and
because it's so even. I think, in my opinion, it's really even. We will see some style clashes. Then this style wins that style, but it's really even. 7 guys. Asundershed is from Latvia. Latvian Wonder. He's probably watching us, so Latvian Wonderboy.
Latvian boy.
He was amazing on Zloty tour. We're hoping that he will get his arm back in shape and really show up, because if he will do the same performance in that he did on Zloty, he's right there with those guys, same level.
Asundershed is my student, and he's a product of Latvian Armas Leg system, and we are really proud of them. And Latvian heavyweight, maybe we will see in future some really good heavyweight we don't have for last few years. And yes, his star hour was in the Zloty tour, his moment of glory,
winning 100.
And actually that's his first really
international
serious first season in a World Armas Leg in a senior class. First year really seriously. He competed first time in a World Championships this year. He competed first time in the Zloty tour, did really good, won 105 kilo class with right arm, and was second in open class with right arm. So can he do some more big thing in Moldova? Yes, he can. Question is draw. Question is styles. We will see.
Because sometimes some guys are really good, and the jaw can be different, and they can put 2 of the strongest guys together in first, and one goes out, and so it's unpredictable. And I think Moldova is going to be awesome with that. And new addition who took Travis Bajan's place is Sergei from Russia.
St. Petersburg. Sergei.
In a match versus Sanders, it looked like he's gonna eat Sanders.
That was great. They were pulling in Zloty tour in a place for a semi-final, and then Sergei is big and really strength style arm wrestler from St. Petersburg, and he was looking to Sanders and like saying, "I will eat you, kid. I eat such kids in the breakfast." And he's always very calm, very friendly. I know him for a few years. This year he came back after some at least 7 years break in Armas Leg. Last time I remember him was 2011 in the Zloty tour, so 7 years break, but he was still big, strong, and hungry for Armas Leg. And one fun thing about Sergei Patrikeo, some years ago, I don't remember what year it was, maybe 2011, 2010, there was a puncher championship in Russia, in St. Petersburg, like a hit championship, who will show the strongest hit on special bag. They call it like a Russian puncher championship. And do you remember who won that puncher? Another arm wrestler won in a freestyle class where you can kick with legs, where you can hit with arms, you can jump.
I think I know.
And Sergei Patrikeo won second place. He was second with 1,000 kilogram punch, just with arm, like 2 steps, and it's hit. It was a crazy with this massive arm and strong. And maybe someone remembers who was first place. It was with all kickboxers, with all boxers and karate specialists. First 2 place in a puncher championship in Russia was arm wrestlers. It was really fun.
So if you guys know, because I have my theory, I think I remember, but I might be wrong. Somebody already.
Yes.
Zambolat.
Yes, Zapolinsky. Zambolat Serio. He won that punch, that hit championships that year. It was fun, and Sergei Patrikeo was second place. So he looks calm, he looks friendly, but
all that weight in his arms.
So
his arms weighs more than us.
so if you are competing against him, Be friendly, be friendly.
Yeah,
Otherwise, he can show you this 1,000 kilogram hit. It wouldn't be good.
So that's about top 8 on Moldova right arm. We're gonna talk about left arm next week. But it's really, I cannot pick one favorite. Everything can happen. I said, in my opinion, top guys there are Krasimir, John if he shows up, Revas, and Sabin. Those are more favorite than the others, but anything can happen, and I'm hoping that our guy Sanders shows really good performance. It would be amazing finish to the season if he can.
What was the results of poll? We asked about who will win in Moldova right arm.
Yeah,
we have some numbers. We have some results.
Yeah, but all of them, to my knowledge, voted for Travis, and Travis is out of it.
Travis is out.
Yeah.
Travis will pull a super fight against Georgi Tsvetkov.
Oh no, we did a poll for left arm. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it later. But we did a poll on global wrestling about super match. One of the super matches that's gonna happen, it was about Daniel Prokopchuk and Mindaugas Tarasaitis. And it's kind of interesting for me because I expected a little bit different results. So I'm gonna find it, and for about 400 people voted that 60% that Daniel is gonna win, and 30% says Mindaugas. So it's really interesting because on their last time they meet on table, the Mindaugas won.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, Mindaugas now knows how to win Daniel. But Daniel took off, he didn't compete on World Championship, he took time off and just rested. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be...
we will both be there. I will support Mindaugas. Probably we will stand in his corner and then helping with some tips if we will have some maybe. But if you have to ask me, I have to say it will be really hard for Mindaugas to win in Moldova. I would go with Daniel.
Last time,
Daniel didn't compete in the Worlds. Daniel didn't compete in Zloty. He is preparing. He is really good. Last time when Mindaugas beat Daniel was tired after Emil. He had long match with Armenian before, and we will see in a super match. They both have good endurance, but I still believe
it's gonna be hard. Really, but I think Mindaugas can do it. He definitely can do it. But we really don't know what's Daniel been up to, because he rested, he took some time off, and you know it's really interesting. It's hard to pick.
Mindaugas' top roll is really good. He probably will take Daniel's wrist, will take his hand, but Daniel don't care about that. He can still beat him with
his side pressure. That's his game. He just wants to use his side pressure and win. Let's maybe check some questions from the audience, and then we have some more things to talk about.
I see. I haven't seen Yanis pull at major comps this year. How come? I don't know myself. I'm wondering myself how it's happening.
No. Doping control. Why is Yanis not pulling?
I did small competition or arm fight competition in Sweden in January against Swedish champion
Johansson.
And I won, and I did a few Latvian Cup stage. I won Baltic Championship as well, I think.
In finals he beat someone. Me.
Someone you. And I beat Asundershed in open class, Zloty Tour 105 kilo class champion.
Janis did some competition, but mostly in Latvia. But he's still in very good shape, very scary.
But I will be back.
He's right now. If someone's watching, give Yanis a good challenge. He will take it. Give him some WL matchups, some maybe some top 8, something like that. He will come and beat everyone.
Give me good motivation and some interesting matchup, and I will.
I will.
There was a question about Denis Siplenko. How can he pass doping control? I don't see it now, but it was before.
So the question, how can Denis Siplenko pass doping control?
Yeah.
And this is for some of the guys that are commenting and leaving comments under the video where Devon and Denis are fighting. First of all, in Latvia we have almost all competition we will have doping control. They can arrive at any time. On World European Championships, it will happen definitely. Mm-hmm. On these professional promotions, they don't use it. They don't do doping controls. This is why we don't see any of them taking any or being scared of any. So if
that's why Denis Siplenko has never competed in a World Arm Wrestling Championship, in a doping tested event, even not showing up.
He has admitted it on social media for many times. It's no secret he uses. And second thing, people are leaving crazy comments and saying, okay, so Devon knew where he was going into. It's not like he showed up and it's like, oh my God, I didn't expect this. He knew everything and he still took the challenge. So I think that just makes him better champion than before. So let's get this one. I saw Janis lifting 60 kilo one arm for a few reps in amateur pickup, 50 kilos with two arms. How far I'm from lifts like this, and are there any supplements being used? Janis, how long have you been training for arm wrestling?
I have been training for arm wrestling for the last 2 decades, so 20 years. And of course, when I started to do this 60 kilo with two arms was too much for me.
So it's progression, it's slow progression, and you will hit those big weights, but then it's gonna drop back because you cannot just keep lifting big weights for some time. It's persistence. Just keep going, keep working. One arm, two arms.
Progress is never always like this. Yeah. It goes up and down, and
you just need to know when to stop. When you feel this weight is good and there's no reason for me to go any higher, then you work with that weight, and after that you can go higher. But people are crazy when they're thinking like this is impossible. Everything is impossible.
Actually, 60 kilo in such a way how I did, it's a good weight, but I have seen guys doing it with 70, 75,
and Joseph Lowy, he was an even bigger angle.
And also Rustam Babayo was doing close to 100 kilo in similar lifts, so it's a possible, and it's good. About supplements, yes I do use some supplements, probably not now. At the moment, what I do use is I use regular multivitamins. I use super cissus for a joint. I use one more. It's called joint repair.
Some
with glucosamine, with chondroitin, and that's it. 3 times a week before trainings. Some pre-workout without caffeine. I'm sensitive to caffeine. With beta-alanine, with some aminos. That's it. So supplements.
But it's not like supplements gonna help you lift these weights. We have done it when we're training with supplements, without supplements. It's just persistence, and you do need to understand Janis is a world level arm wrestler. It's not like he some regular guy who goes to the gym. He's been working for these weights. So if everyone wants to succeed, you just need persistence, and I'm higher. Let's talk about some super matches. Last week, pound for pound arm wrestling, they had Daniel Moser versus Brian Bowen. It went as we thought, 6-0.
Yeah. We said before that it will be really big surprise if Ryan can do something against.
Pull it off, because Moser has been really good on WL. He has won some regional tournaments. He has been second in finals. So he's done all of it, and he's really good with his right arm, and it's huge.
Yeah.
He has one of the biggest arms that I have ever seen.
Yeah. Who beat? I can't remember. Who beat Daniel Moser in arm fight? In 2015, 14?
Or something like that. Yeah, it was me.
Oh, okay, yeah. So if you don't know, Raimond Slepinch beat Daniel Moser in arm fight in Germany in Arm Wars.
Arm Wars, yeah.
6-0?
6-0.
Yeah, but
it was left arm.
It was left arm,
It was left arm.
Daniel was in beginning of his career, and he was not so strong that time, but still fun. And it counts.
Yeah. One for me.
Yeah.
It wasn't big surprise. He was. I expected a little more of him, just holding, trying some positions, and he just smashed.
Yeah, Ryan is mostly about hand control. He attacks hand, he tries to top roll, he tries to go for hand.
He couldn't do it.
His arms. Yeah, Moser arm hand is really good. His finger strength is good, and that's it. He was trying to do something, but nothing worked.
Nothing worked.
Yeah.
And some upcoming. You told me
there will be. I talked with Doug Elrich from USA.
Yeah.
He will have Doug Elrich and
Valentin
Gospodino from Bulgaria. They will have a super match, I think this weekend in Florida, in a Florida State Championship. Yeah. I think they will pull a right and left arm super match. It's quite interesting. Daniel has been top 3 in Europeans, in a podium. He has been, I think, in under 21, also in junior classes, in good place. Really talented, good, young, growing arm
every
wrestler.
time he's dangerous on table.
Dig Elrich. Good name in USA arm wrestling. He did compete in Zloty Tour 2017. Last year or 2 years ago. Maybe not. I think maybe 2 years ago. Maybe 16. Maybe 16. 78 kilo class. Yeah. He has been champion of Ultimate Arm Wrestling League in USA. So it's quite interesting. We will see how it goes. And also there will be some super match between Tom Nelson and Jordan Seal.
Yeah, I remember Jordan as well from Germany.
Yeah.
Jordan's strong and Tom Nelson's strong too. So
some good matchups happening in USA.
So guys, if you know about some events or super match or anything in arm wrestling world, I will put in description email where you can send this information to us. We will talk about it on the show, so more people can know maybe about these events. So we will have super matches in Latvia in January 5th or 6th.
Few Estonians will come.
Yeah, we will do Latvia versus Estonia, and we will have 7 super matches, right and left arm. Together.
Most likely Latvians will destroy them. Sorry, Estonians.
Yeah, of course. There's no other way. We don't know like, oh, maybe we will win. No. 100% victory. 6-0. Oh no, it's gonna be 3 victories. So 3-0.
3-0.
Yeah. I will have super match versus Andrei Lutskevich. He's living in Estonia. From Ukraine.
From Ukraine.
Yeah, in start of the year we had this good match where he opened me up a few centimeters from the pad and I get him back in. So we will do the final fight to settle our score.
Yeah.
What else? Arms. So we did this poll, but first of all, I don't think anybody understand what we were asking, because the question was most unreal arms in arm wrestling. So unreal can mean a lot of different things for everyone. And first we just asked the question and people in comment section gave us some answers. So Oleg Zhok with his left, Matthias Schlitter with his right, Jeff Dabe, Denis Tsiplenko and Arsen Lelev, prime Arsen Lelev.
Yeah. Those are top votes.
Yeah, top votes, and 1.8 thousand people voted on this, and they say the most freakiest arms are Denis Tsiplenko and Oleg Zhok. So 64% for Denis and 28% for Zhok. About Denis, I can kind of agree. it's not genetics that he has these arms, but it's from all the things he's been using. His fingers are
using, but as well training hard.
Yeah,
those who think he's just sitting and using.
No. It's not just one thing, but he can be added to the list of the most impressive, unreal, or some freakiest arms.
Probably everyone has seen some pictures of Denis Siplenko in his teenagers and when he was younger.
Yeah.
His arms are already good hand, good size, good genetics, but they were normal size arms.
Yeah.
At the moment, those arms are.
I remember there was this picture that our photographer from Latvia, Mark Kazis, took, where he was talking on phone and he had this button phone, and it was like this, and he was holding because
and he was trying to push the button with a small finger and trying to be on place. There's no question about Denis Siplenko.
Yeah.
If you ask someone about arm wrestling and some incredible arms, freak arms, Denis is the first man who I will also probably think of.
Then it's Oleg Zhok, his left arm. It's massive. It's something very big. Also, there is FundMe page about helping Oleg Zhok with his payments about hospital and everything else. Please go there. You can find it on almost any sites regarding arm wrestling. On any forums, there will be link to FundMe. I will put it in description as well, so you can go there and donate something that you can to help Oleg get better, because we want to see Oleg back on table as soon as possible. His genetics, his arm, it's extremely big, and when he walks around, it doesn't look as big, but when he pulls and when you see
he flexes his forearm, his brachioradialis,
everything, it's like two of my arms. At that point, when it's walking around, it's looking big, but nothing. When he's pulling, it's.
About Martius, about Oleg Zhok, I know them both personally. We have stand with table with both of them, and they are great guys and good friends. But I wouldn't put them on those tops because of those genetic. Advantage. Those are actually abnormalities. It's when
same with Jeff Dave. He has just so big arms, they're kind of fluffy, you know. They're so big.
I like to talk about guys who have developed those huge arms, and of course Oleg is training super hard, same as Martius Shitlitz, no question, but those are genetic freaks.
But as we said, guys gave us all of these answers. Arsen Lilev, probably, I think, even bigger arms than Denis at one point. But when he beat him, and it's just one big mass. It's just one big mass of muscle there. The Russian championship, when he beat him in the super fight, remember? From the podium. Crazy. It's something.
So
that's really unreal.
If top 3, I would ask you, like, name your top 3
without genetic.
So we are sorry Oleg, sorry Martius. we are not putting you on the top 3. What you would put?
I would say, so for me it would be Siplenko, Arsen, and I would give it to Devon. Not just because of his forearms, but all arm development. He's huge guy, big guy. I haven't seen when he flexes bigger guys on the guys that are so tall. You know, we see some bodybuilders that are big and they don't look like Devon. When Mountain was standing next to Devon and he's about 50 kilos bigger, they look the same. For arms. So I would give it to Devon.
Okay. First of all, about the size, arm wrestling is not bodybuilding, so it's great, and it's always fun and it's impressive, and anyway, but it actually doesn't matter 45, 55 centimeters,
of course.
And it's not always so close this correlation between strength and success in arm wrestling. But for this year, Lotte Tour. two most impressive arm wrestlers.
Yeah. On the same table, yeah.
Dennis.
Yeah.
And Lewon, they also both are those incredible hand size, incredible arm size.
So big.
Yeah,
forget about Levin.
For me, I would like more talk about my class, about arm wrestlers I have met on a table, and it's 75 kilo class, and the first name definitely I would like to talk about is Jabba Getashvili from Georgia.
Those 50 centimeter biceps, yeah.
Jabba. When at his best, he said his biceps has been more than 50 centimeters. At 75 kilo class, it was 46, 48 centimeters biceps.
Yeah.
That's incredible. And one more guy from Kazakhstan, Janali Hasanov. I don't know if you know Janali Hasanov.
Yes.
He was third in the Worlds 2007. He was second in Worlds 2010. He was second in Worlds 2011 in Kazakhstan with left arm. At Italy, I remember 2009. He also had 47 centimeters biceps in 75 kilo class.
In 75 kilo.
Yeah. So those are really huge arms, and not only huge, they're strong.
Armenian guy.
Armenian, Natsakanyan.
Yeah. He's too. When I remember when I just started arm wrestling, at one point I thought he and Jabba is the same person. Just I look at the arms and say, okay, this is the same guy.
And
I think in USA you pulled both of them in finals. No.
In USA. No. I pulled in Brazil in a World Championship.
Yeah.
I pulled Jabba in a semi-final with left arm. I beat Jabba with left arm in a semi-final. And in final I met Vladimir Tsakanian with left arm.
So it doesn't matter.
And I lost to Vladimir.
Yeah.
He was really good that time, left arm, but I won with right arm.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, but
right arm matters.
Yeah. So and one more person we can't forget with incredible arm. It's Alan Fisher. Yeah. Alan Fisher. It's not about size, maybe it's not about some huge biceps, but his arm, hand size, his finger size.
Baseball bat.
I don't have a short forearm. I don't have a small hand. It's okay for my class. Alan Fisher probably same height as I am.
Yeah.
And if we both put our forearms like this together, his forearm is about 3 inch, like 7 centimeters higher. That's incredible genetics. And at the age of 60 plus, his forearm size, his hand size is it's mega. It's superhuman.
I think we can find from almost all classes these incredible arms, and with athletes that are successful as well, not just with looks. We have seen so many guys that are just big. You know?
From past, some champions from past. One of I would say most relief, most even also size, define arms. Taras Ivakin.
Yes.
Taras Ivakin in his prime, 2004, 2007, 2006.
You can learn anatomy
from Taras Ivakin.
Yeah.
Also, I remember Jan Germanus from Slovakia in his prime. Same Ljubomir Jagnešek. Even in 75 kilo class, when I was pulling with Ljubomir Jagnešek, I remember his biceps, his forearms was huge. I remember he was flexing his biceps, and I was asking him a few more times to do this. I was in shock. I looked at this football size ball, like, oh, Ljubomir, show me one more time. That's impossible. It's not the biceps. It's something under. And from nowadays champion Sasha Andreev.
Yeah.
Sasha Andreev, he's maybe 1 meter 60 tall.
Yeah. Find him on Facebook. Find the last pictures. Just, it's everything is in same size. The forearm is a little bit bigger. It's crazy. He's built for arms.
His waist is maybe same size as his forearm and biceps. Sasha, what also important about Sasha, he's not tall. He's not a really big man,
short,
but his arms are huge and his hands are huge.
Yeah.
His fingers really long. When you grip with him, his hand is like from a guy with 1 meter 90 kilo.
1 meter 90.
1 meter 90. Yeah.
So there we can find these specimens, these different genetic gifts or anything in almost all the classes.
Alexei Semerenko biceps, someone mentioned. Alexei, he's huge. He was huge, and in his prime also his arm size, forearm size.
Yeah, he was big, very big.
Yeah.
And it's always people are asking about forearms and everything. Can you train it? And, you can get bigger arms, you can get bigger everything if you do enough work. It's not going to happen in a year. And can I win? I have small arms. Yes, you can do it. You just need to train.
We talked with Arseny Leo before about Arseny Leo, about those incredible huge arms.
Yeah.
When I pulled Arseny Leo 2005-6, we pulled in one class. 2007. Finds those videos, finds those photos. Arseny Leo, when he started Armas Leg, he was really strong already that time. He was super strong actually. I said he was a world champion 2007. His arms was regular, not huge. So he built up those incredible arms. So it's not always that you are born with such arms. Asundershed are writing Mr. Banco official. It's a Russian arm wrestler.
Big arms.
Yeah,
popular on
family
Instagram.
name.
Oh, I forgot.
Yevgeny. Mr. Banco official. Find on Instagram.
Yeah.
Huge biceps. He was third in Zloty Tour 105 kilo class with left arm. But anyway, with those huge biceps, he lost to Asundershed with right arm. Artur Makarov, of course. But Artur also some genetic.
Yes, it doesn't look natural.
His hands.
Doesn't.
I remember in Brazil 2012 when I first saw him in a junior class. Already that time his palm was so thick and it's.
There are a lot of guys that have huge arms. You should or genetic things happening with your body. Go to Armas Leg. It's where you can succeed.
We are talking about incredible arms, but one more thing what I would like to say about incredible arms. I always enjoy to watch arm wrestlers who do great, but who don't have this big size, who doesn't look so incredible.
Like so many guys that are tall guys and.
Georgi Totio from Russia, Mindaugas, Nanestad, Oniani Bekele, also Daniel Prokopchuk from Moldova. Not so huge arms. And for me, that's even more. We were laughing sometimes, and we call it about those big arms who are not so strong. Also, when someone with skinny arms beats them, like this low quality meat. So who cares if you have 50 centimeter biceps or 45, 50.
And you don't know how to use it.
Yeah, it's low quality meat. So better be strong and beat everyone and have those small arms.
It's again, anything can be trained, but sometimes when guys are doing too much of aesthetics and they're thinking about looks, they're losing on table. They start losing on table. It's the primary thing is arm wrestling, in my opinion.
Druid wrote Lukas was American Siplenko. Lukas still is also 60 years old and his anatomy, his build is still incredible. I have met him personally and
You told me that he was the biggest human being you have ever
I have ever seen. Those shoulders, I have never seen anyone bigger. Anyone. At the age of, that was 2010 in USA in a World Championship in Mesquite. I was in shock when I saw Richard Lukas. And that's a 50 plus years old man.
He was huge.
Yeah, and those arms as well.
Those old matches that you can find on YouTube with him.
He was brutal.
Yeah,
he was brutal when he was young. He was destroying everyone on those sitting Armas Leg table, just
pounding everyone in table. Yeah. So, Laletin, yes, also Laletin. Not now, but few years back. Now Laletin is bigger.
Yeah.
A few years back, he was looking like if someone asked you, said this is the world champion on 110 kilos, you said, I don't believe you.
He still looks like a regular truck driver.
Yeah. But now he started a little bit working out and doing stuff.
Yeah. When he started, I remember in 85 kilo class, he pulled against Roman Filippo. He almost usually top roll everyone and couldn't finish and was losing his angles, and after that losing those fights. He was tall, still 2 meters tall and skinny, but always really good hand and strong fingers, good wrist control.
So Rakes, why can't I find any matches of YouTube or you? Are there any? How long have you been training? My name isn't Rakes, that's why you can't find anything. It's Raimons. So
Raimons Lepiņš.
Yes, you can find a lot of things there.
You can find a lot of videos where I beat Raimons.
Yeah. Oh my God, yes, so many. But I've been in arm wrestling and training since 2000, I think 8, 9. I started competing, but seriously in 2010, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for the first time we met, I think. Something, I think 2010. So, yeah, for a lot of years. I think we did everything. Yeah. So as we see, everyone's loving the new camera, so you can finally see our faces, how good we
have
look.
His voice, have his sound.
Someone said there are problems. Again, we will try to work on it. Maybe we'll do some surround sound microphone, but we love your feedback.
Robocop sound.
A little bit of robo. This is why you're so strong. So we filmed some video today as the champ and some full workout with Jans together with Raimons Antanovic.
Yeah, I did some good hand and wrist training today with my old teammate Raimons Antanovic.
So it should be up on the next few days. Anyway, I'm just asking you, so please guys, leave us like on their videos, share it, help this channel to grow. If you can, support us on patreon.com. But anyway, we really enjoy these talks. Next week we will do another episode. We need to think how we're going to do it, because we need to leave for airport at 4 in the morning.
So early?
Yeah, it's 6 a.m.
Yeah,
it's early. Maybe I will talk with Moldovan people, and maybe we can do one episode from there. On Friday. So we will see. We will see how this goes. Thank you for being with us. Yeah. Stay strong.
Yeah. Thank you for your questions. If you want to some more, ask more. And
yes, send us. I will put email in description. Send us your questions. Send us information about events if you want us to talk about events, because we will do it as well. There are so many things for next year. We just need to get through this Moldova, and then we can focus on things that are coming next year. Jan's traveling, I'm traveling, and so many things are happening. So we want you to know about all of it. So stay strong.
Yeah, stay strong. Get stronger. Take care.